Greetings, Erongo Talkers. Welcome to our next show. We are here at the Nara Industrial Park at Walvis Bay. We will be bringing you the news, weather and tides as usual. And we will also be bringing you the highlights of this past weekend's Erongo Regional Olympics tournament, which was held at Swakopmund. So stay tuned. Now for our news, our first story. The Mining, Metal, Maritime and Construction Workers Union has witnessed employers in different sectors, particularly in the fishing industry, contravening provisions of the Labour Act of 2007 as amended in 2012. According to the regional coordinator of the union, Emmanuel Festus, even though provisions were made for employers to undertake to employ workers on terms not less favourable to those provided for in a collective agreement or those prevailing for similar work in the industry, he emphasised that in order to fulfil the aims and objectives set out in the Constitution, Agenda 2023, which aims to improve working conditions and remuneration in the fishing industry, as well as ensure compliance with Section 138 of the Labour Act by employers, was adopted. According to Festus, the union intends to visit all the political parties who have members in Parliament from the first week of June to make presentation and officially put Agenda 2023 forward for implementation. The union, an affiliate of the Namibian National Labour Organisation, was registered with the Office of the Labour Commissioner on 11 September 2014 to fight for its members' rights and interests by securing social justice for them by negotiating and concluding wage deals as well as conditions of employment designed to lift the members out of poverty. In his message on Workers' Day, President Hage Geingob recognized the efforts of frontline workers, men and women in uniform, who during the COVID-19 pandemic risked their lives to save Namibian lives. The President also acknowledged all those whose efforts continue to advance the rights of workers and advocate for workers' welfare, as well as the fallen unionists who fought apartheid oppression to respect workers' rights. The President said that although the country had made significant progress to guarantee safe working environments for workers, there is still much more to be done. And now for our second story. Rossing uranium mine at Arandis boosted its water supply capacity by 60,000 cubic meters, with a construction of 6 water reservoir tanks worth $105 million. The reservoirs were officially inaugurated last Thursday by the Minister of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, Kale Schletwein. Rossing Uranium's General Manager for Asset Management, Edward Chiriange, said that in the last few years the reliance of mines on desalinated water has increased significantly. Unfortunately, the Urano desalination plant north of Swakopmund, which supplies 50% of Erongo's water, was not designed to handle the Central Coast algae blooms and sulfur outbursts, which impact water supply from the plant to its customers, which includes Rossing Mine. Chiriange explained that over the years, the challenge has resulted in increased water supply interruptions. In fact, according to him, between 2017 and 2020, 59 days of production was lost due to such disruptions. To date, 3 NAM water reservoirs are used for supplying Arandis and Rossing Mine with fresh water and also for providing buffer capacity when there are disruptions of water supply from the desalination plant. At the same time, the same buffer capacity was reserved for Arandis during periods when NamWater lacked sufficient water to supply capacity. Under such conditions, when the reservoir levels dropped, the mine had to cease operations until such time that the reservoir levels had recovered sufficiently to safely resume operations. This was when the mine approved the construction of the reservoirs to mitigate the impact of the water losses. In fact, the reservoirs were already commissioned last year, and the mine is already reaping the return from the investment, as it was able to sustain operations last year when there was a planned maintenance shutdown at the Erongo plant. The minister added that the impact of investment of this nature on the sustainability and operations of Rossing Uranium signifies the macro criticality of secure water supply to enable and sustain investments in the mining sector in particular and the economy in general. Now for our last story. 4 suspects were caught while they were loading electrical equipment and water pump components into wheelie bins at a seaside plot near Swakopmund's Mile 4 suburb last week. The owner of the house, Glenn Rogers, said that the pump station storeroom on the shores just north of Mile 4 was being plundered over the past week, causing damages and the loss of items valued at about $200,000. Last Wednesday, his dogs alerted him early in the morning of 4 suspects pulling and pushing wheelie bins along the beach toward the storeroom. Rogers called the Swakopmund Neighborhood Watch. They were there in minutes. In the meantime, the 4th suspect, who was keeping watch, had joined his fellows inside. The Neighborhood Watch members moved quickly and stealthily and caught all 4 suspects into the storeroom, inside the storeroom, busy stealing. Erongo Police spokesperson Inspector Eleni Shapumba confirmed the incident, stating that before the men were caught, they had stolen switchboards, electrical cables, water pumps, steel plating, electrical motors, a tap and starter boxes. Mr. Rogers, the owner of the plot, praised the Swakopmund Neighborhood Watch for their swift and professional action. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Given Kovacev, the chairperson for the Erongo School Sport Region, the regional administrative body of the school sports administrative body. Today we are pleased to announce that we have started officially with our first ever regional Olympic Games. What is it actually? It is ball codes that we are having. We have the girls and boys under 17 soccer, under 13 boys and girls soccer. We have the volleyball, the under 17. We are struggling to get the under 13, so we did not manage. And we have basketball for under 17. Then on the other field, we are having the netball, which is from the age of 12, 13, 14 up to 19, where they are having, the purpose of this event is actually to pick or to select a regional team which will go and represent us in the national trials. Currently we are having 5 zones participating. We have the Walvis Bay and Swakop performing under Velvicia, and then we have the Dongres and Karibep zones, as well as the Omaruru zones, which makes 5. Most of the teams, or most of the zones, have all teams, especially with the soccer and the netball. Most of them are represented. It's the only weakness that we have is in the volleyball and the basketball. So hopefully next year we will have all of them participating, but currently the attendance is really poor, but we are hoping for the best. The event actually does not have sponsors, but we managed to get Namibian Namibian ship chandlers to sponsor us, and they help us with feeding the learners. as well as the Office of the Governor and the Office of the Director of Education, Mr. Fanes and the Governor. So they came on board to assist us with the transport as well as the hostel facilities. So we are very grateful. In future, we are looking at sponsors to come on board so that we can make this event a huge event. It is actually a huge event. You can see we are trying to expose learners to all different sport codes. So we want learners to be involved. We are looking at mass participation, but due to finances, we are not having it. But currently we have over 450 athletes, learners that are participating in this event. So yeah, we are hoping for it to be a big event. By the end of the day, athletes will be selected to get their regional colors who are going to represent the region at large. I thank you.
My name is Micheline Wenasi and I am from Omaruru Circuit. We played against Swakopmund Circuit, of which we won 3-0. The game wasn't really that hard because it seems like the Swakopmund learners were a bit scared and could not move, and they were just looking at each ball that we played. But then I hope that they get it right next time because it was just a friendly game. There was no winning or losing. And I hope I get chosen for the regional team to go play in Bentuk. Thank you.
My name is Natango Elifas and I'm the captain of Walvis Bay. Okay, we played against Dores. The match was really easy, but we made a couple of basic mistakes. I think my boys got nervous and then into defending mode, so we weren't really that much on the ball. And they took advantage of that. We didn't really face any challenges except the officials weren't really into the game. Yeah, thank you.
Number 5, number 64. Number 15, 1-5. Number 1-5. Number 88. Number 77. Number 32. And number 40. 40.
Hi, my name is Suisha van Wyk. Hi, my name is Bianca from Annabes. Today we were chosen for the regional team. We are going to Vancouver. Well, it was kind of tough, but it was also very fun. Sitting there waiting for your name to be called, it's just nerve-wracking and everything. It was fun playing and I was nervous.
Hi, my name is Penge Angho and I was selected for the Erongo team under 12.
Hi, my name is Alette Wimba and I am selected for the nationals. I am under 12.
Hi, my name is Monica Rue. I'm under 12 and I'm selected for the Erongo team.
And how did you guys feel? How was it playing on the court, and how many games did you play today? We played today just one game and it was great. Yesterday it was as well fun, but yesterday we played 3 games.
It was a bit nerve-wracking because we didn't know if we're going to be picked or not.
And how do you feel now that you guys are selected?
Excited.
Okay.
Come here. You know, I'm a stranger. I decided to grab her. But you grab him. Yeah? And kidnap him. When the stranger is running away, what do? You scream.
Scream!
Now I want to teach you something today. I will scream. After I scream, I want you to repeat after me. Okay. Are we together? Yes. You repeat after me. When the stranger happens to grab you and he is running away with you, you scream saying, "Not my mother, not my father." But you have to say it so loud so that everybody in the surrounding will be able to hear you. Let's go. Not my mother, not my father. But you have to say it loud. Yeah? Let's go.
Not my mother, not my father.
Again?
Not my mother, not my father.
Very good. Now, when you do so, people in the surroundings, they will realize that that child is in trouble because you are screaming, "Not my mother, not my father." And at the same time, you are kicking and biting his nose and everything. Yes. You know, sometimes, who else? You know, the stranger will hold you like this. When the stranger is holding you like this, what do? Remember, you know what is this? This is the nose. It's my nose. This is a stranger's nose. So you should know that this nose is exposed. You know, I exposed my nose to you. What do you do with your teeth? Those small teeth of yours. Bite him. Bite him here. He will leave you. He will put you down. The moment he puts you down, what do you do?
You run.
You run. You run now. Very good. Yes, you run for your life. That's what you should do. Are we together?
Yes.
Are you guys following?
Yes.
Very good. The hair. We are talking about your...
Platz am Meer is a landmark on the coastline of Namibia, a home to quality shops and quality restaurants, a select variety of fashion and food retailers, as well as banks, not to mention the pier with 36 luxury apartments and entertainment for the whole family. Find us at corner of Taborit and Albatross Street, Vineta North, Swakopmund. Call us on 064 462 242. Visit platzammeer.com.na or at Platz am Meer on Facebook. Platz am Meer, enhancing your coastal experience.
And now for your weather. Sunset at the coast will be at 36 minutes past 6 on Monday, and sunrise will be at 22 minutes past 7 on Tuesday. Walvis Bay will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 26 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 17 and a maximum of 27 degrees Celsius. A 11 knot west wind will prevail. Swakopmund will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 24 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 17 and a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot west southwesterly wind will prevail. Henties Bay will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 24 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 17 and a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot southwesterly wind will prevail. Arandes will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 34 for Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 18 and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius. A 13 knot north-northwesterly wind will prevail. Usakos will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 32 on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 13 and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius. A 9 knot northeasterly wind will prevail. Karibab will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 31 for Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 12 and a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius. A 11 knot northeasterly wind will prevail. Omaruru will have a maximum degrees Celsius of 31 for Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius. A 13 knot northeasterly wind will prevail.
Adam Tas is coming to Windhoek to help build a brighter future for education. Join us at the Sounds of Caring concert at Windhoek High School Vegkop on 20 and 21 May, where he will be performing with Von Arends and Rian Smith. Tickets cost $200 Namibian and are available via eticket.my.na. All proceeds go towards the African Child Development Trust.
And that brings us to the end of our show today, and we thank you that you joined us. If you want to read more about our news and see more news, you can go to our website at erongo.com.na. We also have our social media platforms, as well as broadcasting platforms on 1UP2, GoTV and NTV on DSTV. The details are below. And for those who want to share your news, events and tips with us, you are welcome to email us to the below address, or you can phone us at the below number. So thank you again for joining us, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Goodbye.